Hey, how y'all doing? It's Friday. It's Slay the Spire time. Uh, yeah. It's been a little bit of time since we've done some Slay the Spire. We had some holiday time overlapping. But now we're back, and we still have both some new mods that have been added to the pile, and more to look through today. Also, hi. I've got me down here in the corner. Hi. Trying to find a good spot for little bouncy Slyo. So you might see like different layout attempts and things like that. You might see different streams where a little Slyo gets to get added. I want our little buddy here to be as unobtrusive as possible, but also I enjoyed having me here. That's basically it. So, like everything, it is a, what's the word I'm looking for? Experimentation. Done a lot of these and we'll continue to do more of them. So yeah. Today, Emb. Today we have the Scarecrow. Work in progress. Yeah, as per usual. So yeah, first time you activate Threshold in combat, gain 5 block. Unsure what that'll mean. Means we have a like, Threshold, in my eyes, is, Magic has Threshold as a mechanic where if you do a thing with 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you get a bonus effect. I highly doubt that's what this is going to be, just because, like, a graveyard threshold is, like, more either a turn counter or a deck size counter in a lot of instances. And it says a threshold effect, which means we have to have cards that care about threshold. So, but yeah, Scarecrow. Seen some games with option to turn in a little safe zone for webcams. That's a, yeah. We'll see how we end up working with this. But yeah, thank you, Malmet, Matafin, Anthony Carnstrom for the subs. Appreciate them. Let's go ahead and check out the Scarecrow. Hi, I'm over here. Ooh, little buddy. Okay. They're sort of wiggly. They got knives. I've talked about different, like, types of mods. We were talking about OC character mods, where, like, you know, as a really fun type, we've looked at like anime characters. We've looked at just sort of like new classes. There's a lot of different types, and I guess we'll get to see if this is okay. Activates the threshold effect if damage is at or above the threshold number. Okay. We got Strike. Pumpkin. That's cute. Also, a little curve. We got Strike. It's Strike. We got Defend. It's 2 knives. It's Defend. Oh, no, we got 3 Defends. Okay. So we have some extra. Feint. The next time you would play an attack, gain Vigor equal to the damage you would deal instead of dealing damage. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, just base. If I play Feint and I play a Strike, instead of dealing 6, we get 6 Vigor. And then we deal a 12 damage Strike. Obviously, with, like, multi-hit attacks, that gets way better. It means we want multiple attacks. Also, the upgrade on this saying draw a card is very powerful. Yeah. Okay. We got Injure here. Deal 12 damage. Threshold 16. Deal 4. Okay. I see. So we're learning. Vigor is one of our main mechanics, and we're going to use it to reach a damage threshold. That's what threshold means. It's not a graveyard threshold, it's a damage like line. That means Vuln is going to be really important, strength up, things like that. Because this goes, effectively, if this gets 4 extra damage, it gets an extra 4. So, like, if you go to 16 damage, you deal 20, because you deal 4 damage because you're at the threshold. So, and upgrade, it's 8. This, okay. I immediately, one thing I'm liking here is that we have the style of starter deck where the cards in our starter are inviting us to learn about the main mechanics, assumedly. Where it's like, okay, we have Vigor. Why do we have Vigor? We have Vigor for Threshold. Okay, we have Threshold. We already were told about Threshold. What else do we have? Well, we have this effect, Demoralized, which is a little accounting-y. You know, I'm reminded of, it's not on the level of the Shaman one that was like 6% frozen or something, but like, this is a combination weak and Vuln. Less damage, deal more damage in, and lose Demoralized equal to unblocked damage. So if they hit you, it'll depreciate if they hit you. But it's also useful for, you know, I said Vuln is something powerful for Threshold, and here's a Vuln slot. Also, this is a card that maybe I would want to, like, use as a Vigor card. You know, I hand off this 4 damage over to Injure. Oh, look, Injure does more damage now. Okay. Well, these 3 cards, that's pretty good. Yeah, and then the Relic here is giving us, like, hey, we're going for this big threshold hit. Give it a little bit of block. What you're saying is you had Insult to Injury? Very low defense count. Only 3 defense, and none of these are like, this is defensive in a way. Alright. Colorless, 3 random potions, rare card. 70 health starting? Rare card could definitely be like a strong build around. How are we looking? 1, 2, looks like this line. That's a lot of upgrades. I actually like that a lot. I'm gonna go take the rare card. There's also very few fights. I might actually want to add more than, because this is 2, 3 up to here. Let's take choose, because it's choose, I like this. Alright. Tornado. Deal 3 damage 1 time. Threshold 15. Increase the number of times by 1 and double the threat. So, like, if I get this to high enough, it gains an extra hit, and then at 30 it gains another extra hit, and at 60 it gains another extra hit, and that's like lethal at that point. Menacing. I'm not really interested in this one. It scales wildly, but it has to get to a pretty wild threshold to work. Okay, so this is, there's a card in Watcher. that's like, oh god, it's like gain gold, gain plated armor, gain. What's the third mode on that? Strength for Wish? I forget the 3 modes on that card. Similar idea. I think it's strength. I think it's like... Okay. Oh, this is so expensive, but also like... Tornado is a card that's asking us to find threshold likers, right? Like, that's immediately what it's asking is like, hey, can you find ways to get big damage going? And this is a payout for it. I think I'm willing to try that. I know on base this is fairly weak. Obviously, it's half a strike. This card is quite poor unless we're paying into it. And so we need to find ways to pay into it. Right? Like, that's its thing going on here. God, that upgrade is so weak, too. Let's try it. As is, like I said, it's a weaker... Yeah, that upgrade is not something I'm after. However, we have some powerful upgrades in our base deck with Feint and Insult. I think both offering pretty powerful immediate upgrades. Well, let's just injure you. So, like, if I go Feint, Insult, now this is 7 damage. Retain, deal 3 damage. Hello. That's incredible. I can just get, a copy of Flash of Steel. Ooh, gain 2 pumpkins on momentum. Oh, that's cute. Exhausts. And then the backswing. Oh, the upgrade on this actually, like, significantly changes it, so it's a pickup for free. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Wipe here. Flash of Steel with Retain. Not a lot of instances where I would retain this, but it does have the option. That's just a powerful card. Alright. Yeah. This will all be worth it. And then we get some goop, right? Oh, yeah, I'll remove Strike. Well, that's stupid. Let's, Alright. Now we have to think about this. That's fine. Okay. Okay, interesting. We get to remove a lot here. Remove Strike, and then we can go to the shop and remove another card. Get a better feel for, like, what we can add to the deck. I like that. Alright. We have, like, 250. We can't afford, yeah, most expensive? Alright. Sad, sad song. Start of your turn, apply 2 demoralized. Sure. Appeal to authority. At start of combat becomes a special card based on the act boss. Yo? Oh, this is interesting. So this card changes based on the act we're in. And so, like, right now, we have the Guardian. So, oh, that's too cool. Also, it's on sale. There's no world where I'm not buying this. I'm already like fairly impressed with the design space that I'm seeing this class having. I find immediately my gut says that Demoralize is a little bit too finicky, but that's a personal like. Again, I think of it as like board game accounting, but Feint, the next attack played, a feinted attack does what the card Feint. Okay, sure. They made this a key. That's really smart. That's incredibly smart. So the first time that we encounter this effect, it's a starting deck card named Feint with the entirety of this spelled out in like, hey, this is what it does, along with immediately seeing why you would do that. Then at the point where we see it later, now we have it as a keyword so we can use it on a lot more like, hey, this is just the Feint move. Oh, okay, I understand that. Like, unending. Return from the discard pile to your hand at the start of your turn if played. Feint the next attack, draw a card, add a dazed to your discard pile. And, oh, so I have to like, okay. Okay. We're also seeing that threshold is our very main mechanic, right? Like threshold enabler, right? Like we are, that's what we're doing, and so it's more of a question of like what sort of threshold thing we want to turn towards, rather than like, like 5 Demoralize, Bottled Tears. So Slick seems really slick. If I upgrade it, I'm not as impressed by this unupgraded. Haymaker. The way I'm interpreting this is that if we hit for the threshold, we get the 2 back. So like if I spend 3, deal 24, we'd get that back. But I could be incorrect. It could be looking at the number, not the damage dealt. Okay. I'm going to remove another strike, and I'm going to buy. Oh, what do I want to buy? Do I want to buy ad hominem? No. Feint is specifically because it gives vigor, but you want it? This isn't deal 5 damage X times. You're right. This is deal 5X damage. That's a good point. That now that you say that aloud, this looks like it's a harder, not like a directly like whirlwind, whoosh 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 whoosh. A lot of choices right now. But yeah, that's a good point. Because this one does say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy Slick. And we're gonna remove like another attack from the deck. Because Appeal to Authority is, well, actually Appeal to Authority is not an attack currently. If I remove a strike, we might be a little low on offense. But we also have, like, no defense in this deck. It's just these defends and the 1x5 block. Maybe that's fine. Maybe this deck doesn't need... Maybe we're not defending. We've added enough. We'll add another attack here. It's one of those, like, little worries of, like, oh boy, what does this actually end up looking like? Vent, Steam, Demoralize. I don't think this work. We take 2 from Block, Block, Strike. This would be 15%. I don't think this is in our favor, rounding. I don't think that's in our favor, rounding. Because it wasn't when we were doing offense. Okay, so, like... If I go... Feint... Insult... Oh, that is an R. Okay. Did that not... Alright, why did the threshold not go off there? Does it actually need to deal that damage? It's not if the damage number, but it's if it deals that damage? Okay. Things we have to learn as we're going along in this. Okay. Okay, next question. Unblocked, so we... Vigor is a thing, is a known thing, so we know that'll carry between turns. So, like, if I go... Feint... This... Oh! Okay. That makes... Okay. Now... That's gonna reset, then? Yeah, that's gonna reset. Hmm... That feels a lot more like a combo piece for a small deck, which is not something we end up Oh, that, okay, hold on. You ready for cute implementations? Okay. That's hilarious. Yeah, bad threshold. Okay, gain 6 block if you have vigor, gain 6 more block. This is actually really useful. It seems pretty easy for us to, with slick and feint, to be holding vigor. This is a sort of block I'm absolutely after over a defend. Sure. Alright, now we have to choose. I think... So the 2 upgrades I'm looking at right now are normal feint and slick, and I think slick is better. Because this makes this card cost 0 on its replay all the time. Alright, don't be... Okay, this is fine. I didn't want it to be like Lagavulin. I would have been worried if we were on Gremlins, but... I think we're drinking on this. Let's go... Swipe... Then I'm gonna feint load 6. Lagavulin with feint, we would have ways around. Like, because of the vigor. I think Gremlin is the one that I was most scared of. Okay, so Injure lists itself as active. We have... Alright, now here's a question. Is this fine on block? I can also slick and hide the... I don't... We want an AoE attack, don't we? Yeah, juggling? Okay. So we want to go... Alright, first things first. Let's find out what happens if I attack into block. Are we good? That did trigger the threshold effect. So, threshold isn't damage dealt, it's like to the enemy. Targeting here to break that off and then feint. Seems like there's, again, like we need to like learn all of the ins and outs of what we're doing. Ooh, venting steam in this fight, not as huge. Alright. Alright, here's the next thing to test. Well, no. I don't want to feint the injure, I want to play it and kill. Now, is fate between turns. Alright. We keep having our slick. Now will this stack stacks of this? Next thing I want to learn. The next 2 attacks now. So, its threshold is a second attack for 4, not +4 damage, so it didn't have a target and thus did not trigger threshold, is the thought there. Okay. I can understand that. Alright, so then we feint here. This will deal 7, feint it, use the 3, get to 7, and then we deal 13 with this. Okay. Interesting. I think we're gonna pass on playing this one. Scarecrow versus Awakened in Act 3. Okay. The setup of our deck is having us take a lot of lumps here because, like, we only have 3 or 4 cards that generate block, and, well, we're having a lot of dazes still added, so that means in our, like, 20 cards, we're only ever drawing 0 to 1 block generating cards in this fight. Okay. Here we can vent all the steam, though. Okay. All the steam has been vented. 30% less damage, 45% more damage. So it's weak fold. So, getting access to... Oh, hey, hold on. Getting access to, like, Vajra or any, like, starting strength is really important for this class. Okay, so now Tornado is... Okay. I see the... Tornado does have legs. Like, it's just that, like, it needs a full setup turn for it, and I don't know that that's great. Now, let's get out of here. We took a lot of lumps for this one. I think it scales too slow. I agree. I do agree. I understand the card now that we've played it this way. Apply 5 demoralized. At the start of your turn, gain 3. Oh, okay. And then Omen, which we saw earlier, which is our interesting one. We have seen good common recursion, though. We just didn't pick it. There was a strike that had threshold 10, pick up a card from grave. Like in Rage. This upgrades to 4, I said, yeah. That lets us get a lot of these thresholds active a lot easier. Yeah, the Tornado is a moonshot card where, like, if you get it going, you can have silly numbers with it, but, like, Let's try and rage. Alright. Also, let's see if we can get ourselves like a strength. Yeah, in general, this is worth a lot of gold, especially this early. I could rest. I'm fine with it. Enrage. Appeal to authority makes the card upgraded. Feint upgraded. Tornado's upgrade is also only +1 point. Let's swipe upgrade to 5. Enrage is the worst inflame I've ever seen, but this character do nasty things for inflame. And that's my thought as well. Like, especially because we can, like, other things key off it, you know? I'm thinking feint upgrade. I'm thinking, no, tornado does not continuous between fights, which is why it, yeah. If it continues between fights as this low starting point, you know. I'm thinking, again, I'm thinking like the cards that get us through our deck quicker. So I'm gonna go feint, add this card draw on it. Hey, buddy, I'm fine with this. We actually are fine with some more fights. Alright, so let's go... Feint... Injure... Slick... Insult... Tornado. Because, like, this is how it, like, and then if we have a way to pick this up, we start doing the silly stuff with it. That's the idea of the card. And I respect the idea of the card. I'm gonna let out all the steam. The steam! Ah! I'm not gonna slick. Alright, feint. You. Big defend. 19 damage now! Well, we can hit for 19x2 there. Ooh, wide speed. Okay, now this is one of my favorite types of mods, and that is mods that, like, I love, like, getting to have silly art that has, like, Slay the Spire stuff on it. Yeah, okay, here's Backswing, by the way. This is the card I was talking about. This is the strike with a recursion piece on it. Versus Capitalize. Yo, look at that upgrade on Capitalize. Interesting. Capitalize, Capitalize, Capitalize. Another upgrade that's really interesting. We will never know. Okay, this could be kind of bad. We'll see. Like, this opening turn is awful, Okay, so we want... God, okay. Slick. Insult. You think we die here? I don't disagree. Faint. Swipe. Capitalize, capitalize, capitalize. What's in our deck right now? Ooh, I really want to get the Vent Steam off. We need so many skills in this fight. Tornado. We're gonna defend. Okay. I think we're okay. Because we have Vuln active. 55% more damage. So... yeah, we're gonna potion. Okay. This is pretty bad. Because we're going to lose all the demoralize here in a moment, and that's going to result in us losing all of our extra damage, which is going to result in us dying. Crap. Okay, so then we get to go... That's 20 damage? Okay. If this is fainted, I'm not dealing the damage, so I'm not drawing the cards then. So I need to do this way. I need to faint there, then we're gonna slick. Insult. Swipe. Injure. Strike. The red herring. Okay, I'm not sold in the power of the machine we've built at the moment. What do we want? So Lear is a 25-25. What's Lear's upgrade? That's actually a 7, okay. Honestly, the red herring might be fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. Uh-huh. But, like, I could find a relic. Easy. It's pretty easy. You, like, there's only 1 point of HP that really matters. Anyway, we need to rest. Guardian has some bits we absolutely need to have some health for. I can't go into this fight at 1. Yeah, we just find the relic. Okay. Okay, this is a really good start. We get to put the steam up, and we get to set up in rage. This is a really, really good turn 1 for us. Because we're now at 30% less damage, 55% more. Okay, so this turn we just want to... We just have to defend and feint into the capitalize. That's basically it. Let's feint first. Do I want to slick as well? Probably. Somebody else not. Let's put up the herring. That's just 9. Yeah, let's slick. Okay. We're good. Now we just don't let this turn happen. Oh my god, we're gonna tornado. I mean, I probably should let the tornado start, right? So we go like... Tornado... Slick... This is a fight where Tornado's long enough to actually do something for us. And then we go capitalize. And then let's feint. Put up this insult. And then... Do I want to spend it here? Cards in deck. We have a red herring for next turn. kind of want to, like, hold this so that we can feint it in. Vuln calculations allow us to do some silly stuff. There's Tornado again. Can we get Tornado high enough? Red Herring. Slick. Swipe. So now it's on 3x3. We're going to take a point here. Yeah, we're just going to take 1 point here. Okay. So here we want to go... Whenever you play an attack... Okay. So, like, how much do we want to... What's in deck? Okay. So that drops off here, but then from this point we just have Slick 49, Capitalize for 83. When this starts going, it just starts going, I tell you what. Alright, and bonk. Yeah, because of the Vuln, the way that the combination of Vuln and Vigor are working, every time we feint, we gain that 50% back into Vigor. So it's Vigor, Vuln, Vigor, back into Vigor, Vuln, back into Vigor. So it goes 6 to 9, 9 into there, 15 to 22, 22 back in, 22 into 28, into 28 into, it goes up really quickly. At the end of your turn, transform 2 Vigor into Strength. Okay. Strawman. Gain 2 buffer when you take unblocked damage from an attack. Apply 3 demoralized to all enemies. Okay, so this is also... These are all really powerful bits. Trixie here is a way for us to always be feinting, but, like, that might be too much feinting. Yeah, because, yeah, like, if we take no unblocked damage, so we don't take any damage through the buffer, therefore. Strawman's very powerful. Solidify is, like, a way for us to have... It's between these two in my mind. This is so much strength. I'm gonna take Strawman, I think. 2 buffer's a lot of buffer. We do have appeal to authority in our deck. It's true. Ooh, that's actually a very fun, like, you know, our running theme of you know, our arguments. Like, tornado! Things like that. Solidify, change how you play. It's true. Red herring. These both change, I think. Gust of wind dance is my favorite argument. Dan Smith. Can't Velvet Choker. This deck's actually too good at that. With things like Slick, Capitalize, Swipe, and Feint. That's just out of not a legal option. We have a lot of cards I'm still happy to be upgrading. I think I'm just gonna take Tiny House. I know that Fourth Energy is, like, powerful, too. Like, especially with, like, us having draw effects, but we haven't been too... Sometimes Tiny House is all you need. I'm liking our upgrades a little too much, especially, like, the idea of upgrading, It's Tiny House, it's fine. Sure, that's fine. Bottled Tears, defense. Hey, another swipe. Sure. Ah, Battle Cry. Yeah, well, that's got to be in the cycle with the girl boss. Alright. Like a shop. Choose... This looks fine. This has a lot of... It has, like... A lot of variety. A couple fires. Take, like, this shop here. This is the only way we can double up is this line here. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, new question. Whose authority are we appealing to today? Face Slap. Deal 10 damage and apply 6 demoralized. That's the authority. I'll take this line. Well, that's free. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts here, but I'm liking them. I like our set of parts that this is, like, getting for us. Let's go... Slick. Face Slap. I'm gonna spend the Tornado now. Then we're gonna go Feint. Swipe. Oh, okay, maybe that... Okay, maybe with this many twos, that extra energy was a little bit more meaningful. That's something to keep in mind. We do have a lot of just twos hanging about, don't we? Okay. I want to draw my cards, so we're gonna just do that to start. I want to solidify. We're gonna insult, slick, strike, and then we're solidifying the strength. Oh, we're killing with Tornado here. Okay. That's funny. Then Feint. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe Tornado's doing fine. Commit. You gotta go for it. Sweep? And momentum. Momentum's interesting. This pays out pretty heavily. So this ignores Feint, which means, like, it'll go through. How does... equal to the damage it would deal. So... then momentum. I'm gonna grab this momentum. There are turns where this deck wants a pretty hefty pile of energy, and it has a good amount of card draw to pay that off. This ain't great. Not happy to see this. Well, we have... okay, we'll be fine, I think. This is... face slap. Demoralize you. I'm gonna take 1 point of damage here. That's fine. I'm not spending the bottle for 1 point. We have 2 bosses we're fighting. I want to have access to that in 2 boss fights. This just removes 1 point. Okay. So here we have... swipe. I don't have any access to... all of my Feint active cards are on the bottom of my deck. Okay, finally. So we get to go Slick. Swipe. Injure. And block. Yeah, if we can find a bottle to put that Feint that always comes back this slick in it, so that once we find that, we can start doing our job, that would feel pretty good. Let's go... okay, we want to get through you... this is gonna be like... swipe... injure... capitalize. Okay. And then just get damage going. We have a block turn, and then we just need to kill. We should be okay. Or not. Or we're gonna have a pile of cash lost. This is 6. No, I needed to draw the swipe here to be able to actually get through here. Well, my money! I can't believe I lost my dollars. I want to have more, like... Target can't lose, demoralize. I get the squiggle eyes, sweep. Okay. Well, we still have like 300 bucks. I will take the removal. I'm gonna remove a defend. I think tornado can stick. All right. We've got our week applied. Alright. Bonk! We took a bop. So... Slick. Swipe. And I'm just gonna go ahead and... Still have one more feint up. So we'll go strike, and then momentum. Feint. Feint the tornado into capitalize to draw more cards. Okay. Then we have more demoralizing, enrage, and another red herring. Okay. When we get set up, the whole movement up and down feels really fun. So like slick. Then we're gonna strike, and then I'm gonna feint this strike. And then we have more of the vigor go to strength. Uh-huh. Now tornado is active. We'll just go tornado, injure, swipe, and then we want to slick this insult. Sure, I'll capitalize. Upgraded capitalize is kind of wild because if you can get it to the threshold, by the way, if we can get to like enough strength and vuln that card is free to play, it's an attack that draws 3 cards, you know? That's a whole lot. Initiative. Yo! Wait a minute. Ooh. No! bear. Why would you do this? And here's ad hominem. We're gonna take the initiative. Vicious mockery. Omen again, red herring. If this card is fainted, gain double energy. Ritual strike. Oh, that's funny. Okay, this is a ritual dagger. Sure. Thinking about that sling. Like, it's elites, not bosses, but that's 2 strength, and 2 strength shows that it does a lot in this, I feel. I think I'm fine picking that up and then probably saving the rest. I don't see what else I would really want. A weak potion's actually really funny because of how weak, like, we don't have access to weak. I'm gonna take this. Alright, who are we starting with? Sure. Alright. On the initiative. Can I get... Face slap on you is kind of like a free starting action. Does that let momentum do it? It does 9? Okay. This is actually going to be a really quick one. Because, like, any pump attack is going to be a nothing. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the position we are currently in. Okay, here we go. Faint. And then solidify. Full power demoralize will trigger without any extra oomph. That's nice. That's cool. Alright, so slick. Swipe. Strike and strike. Yeah, this is just offense working for us. Our defense is a good offense. That's the way this deck is working. Feint the insult into injury. Ah, that's the base deck combo right there. You know what? We have 2 strikes. That's not nothing. All in. Block is affected by Vigor. No, I'm fine as is. The momentum might be nifty here, but I'm gonna pass. I know we've got the ceramic fish. I'm just... no. No. Block it back up. No. I'm good. Thanks. I appreciate the offer. Ah, these 3. Alright. Initiative. I'm gonna spend here. Apply 3 demoralized to all enemies. Enemies can't escape. Enemies can't gain block for 2 turns. It's us looking at the knife. Enemies cannot escape. Alright. This enemy can no longer escape. If it stops minions from fleeing. Momentum's just active, huh? Alright. No escape plus. We just keep the thieves in the... Yeah, we had that thief escape, and now we're ready. No thief is escaping us. Then capitalize. Give me all my deck, please. And then knockout. Tornado. Ooh, health. Put down. Double demor. Feint your next attack. Apply 3 demoralized. Do we want another feint thing like this? I'm unsure. I like having access to it, but once we have access to the feint card in our deck, we always have it, and I don't feel like I want another feint card for the first couple turns. Oh! That's funny. The put down. I'm gonna keep our again. I'm gonna keep our deck as is. All right. Are we getting a thingy, or are we getting a? This seems like a good key. That's a good key. That's an easy key. This is a deadly foe. Deadly foes. Deadly foe. Terrifying. Alright. So. Yep, here's the deadly foe. That gives me some block, and then we can go feint, face snap. Okay, so we'll actually get to carry some of the demoralization over here, which is nice, because we only remove 5. Please. Please. Well, you know, it retains. How helpful. What a bonus. It's fine. We have the attack to kill with. Damn, what a deadly foe for us. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Okay, I kind of like having a dash available to us. That's kind of important. We don't have a ton of defenses, and having something like that where this can pretty easily get to that threshold. I'm gonna go ahead and grab... Hold on. Wait a minute. Now that's a nice thing for us to have. Let's go ahead and take the 3 strength on turn 1, thank you. That's going to be pretty huge for how we play. Alright. We want to smith... I kind of want to smith Appeal to Authority at some point. Smithing Ash Strike is pretty important because that gets it to 20 base. Because of the +3 from Strike Dummy. Which makes this card, like, always functional. And I think that this card needs to be always functional for me to want it. So I think we're going to do this and then we'll upgrade Appeal afterwards. Because we have another fire up here. We have enough health that's fine. Sure, this is fine. Is Appeal to Authority a starter? No, our starter cards were Feint, Injury, and Insult. Appeal to Authority we got pretty early. Because Tornado was our Neo card, and this was, I think, our first boss. It's a very cool card. Alright. Initiative. Yeah, Ash Strike is active. We don't need it right now, so... Swipe. We're gonna Feint... Face Slap into Capitalize. Draw some more cards. I might go... Just enough attacks to put you in the ground. Put you in the ground. That's all we need. The Scarecrow's putting you in the ground. Okay, let's go Slick. And then we get... Injure. We can use that into Momentum to spend the hand. I'm gonna Feint this Strike, and then we'll set up Enrage. Alright, now we're getting Strength. Yeah, that was a shop, right. It wasn't from our that was, we saw that on sale. We currently have up nothing. We just have 1,000,000 in vigor, so... Die? I don't know. Oh, God. Yes. Uh-huh. The initiative. Okay. The initiative is like adding another lantern into our pile of cards. Backswing is a card I do want, by the way. But I'm... How many initiatives would I play? 5? This is terrifying. More than 5? Some? Yeah, once we're sitting, like, actually, sorry, you're right. 5 is low ball because if I have 7, you have 7 cards in your opener. And that's, you know, that's the real news you can use. Slick, we're gonna... Not quite enough. 100 initiatives to my deck and then die to time cops. That's why I'm saying, like, 8. You know, like enough that it's over, but, like... Feint. The swipe. Slick. Macabre. Strike. Defend. Tungsten rod so you don't die. Yeah. Moderate. Simply 7. How do we want to go about this? It's not enough to kill. Tornado won't be enough with the slick. Let's just do that. Oh, that didn't... Okay, right. I see. It's a secondary attack. It needs them to be alive, even if it's just gain block on the defense there. Okay. Swipe. Slick. Insult. Red herring. Capitalize. We're gonna be fine. I just need to hit lethal. Okay. We took damage there because of that, like, I get, well, I was taking 12 regardless on that turn, so, like, that was kind of unavoidable. Taunt. Feint the next 3 attacks. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many. Alright, and then here we're gonna get an upgrade on... I'm gonna take an upgrade on Appeal. Make this card stronger. I know it's an unknown, but it seems pretty sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin with the initiative. Begin with the initiative. We want to slick the insult. We want to feint the ash strike. We're going to go for the injure. And then we'll get in a strike here as well. Okay. So we're at minus 10%. Slick. Swipe. Nah, tornado can't get high enough. Let's go ahead and set up Solidify. We'll get enough demoralizing here with, yeah, once we've drawn into the face slap. So here we just want to go... Capitalize. Slick. I'm gonna put the swipe in here. Actually, we probably put this face slap in there. And then that makes Tornado active. Or I could Momentum for huge. Tornado active is pretty powerful when we're at this stage. Is Momentum active? Momentum's active anyway. Okay. Okay. Use the signature. Alright, return the face slap. That's fine. So from here, we're gonna go Slick, into... Ass Strike. Insult, and then we're gonna feint this strike so that we have vigor left over on the end of turn. Weak Vuln, and then we're under 210, so it's the, you know, the turn. We want to draw 3 cards. There's Tornado. We want to feed the Tornado. Slick into Ass Strike into Tornado. Keep going from there. And now Tornado's on 3x. Impossible! So that cleanses, and we have the huge hit now. Incoming 4 lethal, huh? What's the deck got for us? Just to defend? Don't like incoming for lethal. Insult is 2 demoralized. That weakens that, and we have enough defense. It's like Slick to draw. Insult, now it's 48. Swipe to draw. Feint. Strike. Capitalize. Oh, that's not enough to actually defend? Okay. Well. We can put up enough block to not die, and we go to 8. Do I want to check the power potion first? Probably. So then this'll deal... Okay. Hell, we've got the meat on the bone, so it's okay. Here we just go, slick, insult, injury, strike. Let's get out of here. Let's leave. We gotta go. We need to leave. Moment of truth. At the start of your turn, gain 1 pumpkin and draw a card. Remove this if you deal attack damage. I think I'm actually a lot more interested in the straw man now. This is hilarious because it's like you feint forever and then you wait for the single point you're gonna poke them. That's cute. Alright. Dome, key, stone. This is late enough I can just take Curse Key. Like, we're gonna take 1 chest and it's gonna be the, like, it's gonna be, heck, I could pass it if I don't want it. Liking having 4th energy, this deck seems to have a little bit of, we've grown into a lot of 2s. Alright. Across the board, I want, a shop past. I think we'll take this line. That's 2 elites possible, depending on if we want the shop. Donu Deca. Hold on. Wait a minute. Beam! Beam. That, damn. We've learned the power of Shapes Beam, yeah. Alright. 1 second here, I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy Shapes Beam. So I'm really loving Appeal to Authority as a card. Obviously, Beam is wildly powerful. 22 damage, draw a card for 0. But it's uncontrollable in what it is because of the nature of Appeal to Authority. Like, it's whatever the act boss is. So, like, we can't knowingly build around it, and we get, like, this powerful tool that shifts. I think that's really cool. Hopefully we can check out the rest of the appeals after we're done here. That'll be fun. Also, yeah, what the heart card will be, that'll be a question. Alright, so we want to go Slick. Strike here. Capitalize on you. Put up the straw man? Okay. So anytime we're attacked and we don't take damage, 3 demoralize to all enemies. That's actually pretty powerful. The heart card is definitely one you can, like, know. But that's an interesting, like, question end of the day. So we want to go Slick. Okay. So this is... I don't know if I want to feed Ash Strike into the beams, or if I want to feed... Feed momentum into the beams? Killing you is the most damage saved. I've got Red Herring to block, but I kind of need to use momentum if I'm going to do that. This would be like... this into this, Ash Strike and Beam just as enough. That's probably fine. So, like... then momentum... then beam the back one. Ash Strike. Oh, this other way that should have been. And then feint into a swipe. Okay. And then we're gonna block a bunch of these. Okay. So there's all our demoralized. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we want to go... let's just go ahead and use capitalize. Slick. We're going to take a strike here, and we're going to beam the strike into your brain. Feint. This strike, that's not enough. Damn. This gets up. We don't have AoE, and that's an awkward piece of this deck. So, Tornado is not... well, that's actually fine. We can... Tornado... strike, swipe, swipe. Alright. Feint the next attack, Ritual Strike, 10 demoralized. 10 demoralized is a lot. That's weak vuln and full. Too late for me to care about Ritual Strike. We're playing like a more tight deck than usual. Yeah, you can have... this is where I throw Tornado away. Ritual Strike with a training dummy? That is true. I just, like, I don't know if I want to strike. Your cost tax is like AoE. Tornado is a card that'll play in a longer game. I don't think there's any other rare I want to throw. I think I trust in the card more than I should. Want Tornado for the heart is the only question. Just like the length that the heart is going to be out is going to be like Tornado is likely going to be like 3 rounds in that fight, you know? Let's get our health back, get it out of here. I'm uncertain on that. Feint into... injury. Fire the beam. Slick into swipe. Fire the capitalize. Swipe. Kill. Okay, cool. Don't you think you want it? Now this is a card I want. No escape. Is that a bandit in the knife? Backswing is something is super good because this is just like free picking up and return. Like that's something we haven't been able to pick up. I've been wanting to pick up one of these for a while. All right, initiative 2. Insult. How often does it pick up capitalize? The capitalize. This fight put some fear in me. Okay, so here we got... Backswing. Pick up Ash Strike. Slick. This actually might be better as the straw man now. Yeah, now that I drew into that, I think that's actually better as the straw man. So this is then straw man, capitalize, big beam. Swipe. We get to apply some more. Yep, there. Faint. Swipe. Capitalize, draw some cards. Slick. Insult. Backswing, pick up the beam. Beam. Okay. Backswing plus again? Oh, initiative plus though. Oh god, but backswing plus is, oh no. And capitalize, which is also like an extremely fine card. I'm gonna believe in initiative plus again so that I can have better setup turns and try to get those powers down. Distract the judge, scoop the pack. That's the best play there, I think. I think you're right. Because, yeah, I want to get down stuff like Strawman and things. So let's go... Swipe... Backswing, swipe, swipe, beom, insult, strawman, solidify, strike. Keep the momentum in the deck. Okay, so we have momentum up, so I want to end this turn with momentum. Faint. Capitalize. Red herring. So that's just a bunch of vigor. We have buffers, so I don't care about the block, and that's gonna put on more demoralize. Demoralize. Slick. Swipe. And then from here we go. Spend him if you got him. Yeah. Maw has 300 health. We gotta, like, work through that. Okay, so I've got... Then we're gonna go... Okay. That gets us more vigor set, so that we're getting more strength. Upgrading that so it steals more of the vigor might be, like, a good upgrade. Biom. Let's feed the backswing in. So one thing about backswing, if it's fainted, it doesn't work. Because it doesn't hit the threshold, it does no damage. Sweep. Let's just go. We're fine. Mini Nemesis. Alright. Initiative. 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 We're gonna go... We have Feint as a card draw, so we should use that first. We go Feint. Insult. Backswing, back the Feint. Feint. Strike. Momentum. Injury, set up the straw man. Straw man's really powerful because it's not just like when you use the buffer, it's all when you hit. Which makes it so much stronger. I guess we're not really hitting much on this one, are we? Make a vigor. Sure. Okay, 31 incoming, but we have the power of the Biom. Let's injure into beams. Having the yo! Oh, okay. Hello. Now this has some powerful, like, implications. Ooh, hello. Dropkick? I mean, dropkick is one of those very standard types of cards that you get to include in a mod, and, you know, I'm there for it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Am I taking this shop, is the question. Something like this? Do I want this line so I can get rid of the curse out of this? I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm touching. Dramatic entrance. Think ahead. Finesse. Finesse is huge for us. That's another 0. Okay. Finesse for sure, because that's like a free playthrough. Dramatic entrance? Or do I just want thinking ahead, just as like more card selection? I love that thinking ahead has the tile set with the slimes. It's cute. I don't know what I care about here. Maybe magnetism? Maybe jack of all trades? I'll take thinking ahead as more card draw, and then random colorless card, random colorless card. Mark that on your bingo. Slay the Spire tactics. Yeah, fainting the dramatic entrance is something I was thinking about with that choice, especially with the Akabeko, but I think I want a more reliable one. I'm going to choose not to make a choice. Strawman is 5 on the Demoralize. Initiative drawing an extra card on the opener is actually pretty big. Solidified going faster. Jack of all trades making a second card. Let's get this out of the way. Thread and needle. Also, that is the... Damn. Of all curses... Strawman does go to 2. Yeah, I don't think I care to, like, I might, specifically on the map, go take this elite. Like this, leave the shop for, like, we have $1 million, but there's the post-Donu Deca shop. Do I have upgrades I want? Thinking about this. Upgrades I would want would be like upgrade Strawman, upgrade initiatives. Let's take this side. Hey, baseball. Alright, so we want to go, like, swipe, backswing, pick it back up, swipe, finesse, jack of all trades, secret technique to go grab slick, we're gonna go ahead and... I'm still at 8 energy because I haven't spent any. Put that in there, and then that puts that into the capitalize. Then we can, like, insult. Let's put the defense away. Feint. A strike. into injure. And then, like, just put up straw man and solidify. Okay. So Rend isn't active because too many silly artifacts out of our foe. Okay. We go through our deck very fast for 28 cards because we have a lot of cantrips. Yeah, there's Beam. Torch. Clear. Yeah, Alright. Take the elite. Is this... I think we're fine against Giant Head. Our turn 1 is going to be silly. Alright, so we go, like... Swipe. Backswing. Pick up swipe. Swipe. Think ahead. Put a defend back. Momentum. Strike. Capitalize. Strawman. Play out the Biom. Slick into... Oh boy! Secret weapon for... Swipe? 110? Feint? Into Rend? Okay. Yeah, all thresholds are free. And now we have... Slick into injure into Ash Strike. Done. I love the art using like you know, our ironclad invincibility and then like full. I'm gonna take a copy of Vicious Mockery just as another way for us to add demoralized at normal. Ooh! Ooh! Backswing. Apotheosis. Ice Cream. Abacus? Removal. That is the shuffle block. Our deck does draw through pretty quickly. I like Ice Cream because our starting turns generate 1 billion mana. And then... I could remove Clumsy, but honestly, because it's ethereal, removing like Defend or Strike is honestly better for how I feel about this deck in the long term. Seven. All right. What do we got here? Cliff. Again, I could remove the Clumsy, but like when we draw it, it removes itself. So I'm fine with that. Remove the defend that isn't upgraded. Remove the strike. Those are the only really options here. So our defense in our deck is Macabre, Defend, Red Herring, Strawman. I feel like Heart we're going to have some problems against. I'm worried about that. Yeah, because that curse is easy enough to remove, I'm keeping it. Capitalize is active, huh? Yeah, I'll take that. Then I want to go... Backswing, pick up, capitalize, feint, swipe, capitalize. There's momentum. Vicious Mockery. Huge. That's huge. Some curses are more cursed than others. It's true. Jack of all trades gives me a thinking ahead. Let's go ahead and momentum here. And then rend, because rend is free. And then think ahead. Put back this. Think ahead. Put back this. Swipe to draw. And then beam. I think we're killing on turn one here. Yeah, okay. So then we drew our whole deck. Of course. I don't hate the idea of adding another red herring to the deck. I'm gonna add one more red herring to the deck. Alright. This is going to be upgrade the initiative. So our starting turns are stronger. And because we have ice cream, like, you know, if they go badly, it's fine. Okay. Initiative. 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 Let's go feint. Let's go red herring. Jack of all trades is enlightenment. Oh! I am enlightened. Okay. So then we red herring. Now we actually have demoralized active. And we just go, like, spend our damage. 4 energy stays over. Cool. Alright. Boink, boink. I don't like the speed we're at, but we're going to draw into a ton of really strong stuff here. Let's start with Think Ahead. We'll put momentum on top. Let's go ahead and rend. Let's go ahead and check the graves. Is there anything I want to... Do I want to pick up that feint? Ooh, Vicious Mockery. Okay. So now this momentum is up. Let's backswing for... I'll just beam. Okay. Backswing for beam. Continue to beam. Finesse. There we go. Capitalize. I need a way to get that up. There we go. Slick. So we strike. And then capitalize, capitalize, capitalize. And then from here, we go... powers? We just set up all of our cool powers at this stage. Alright, so buffers go off, artifacts drop here. Okay. Now we've redrawn, we get our block. Let's go slick. Oh god, slick into beam. Then we go capitalize over here because we want to draw the cards, and if I kill, I don't think I'm going to draw the cards. Then we backswing here for the beam. Beam. Rend. Swipe. Okay, that's one down. Let's go ahead and Enlightenment again. Nice. Thanks, Enlightenment. Okay. Hard to compete with 0 cost 2x11 draw? Yeah. I don't know, that card's a little hard for us to top. You are correct. And then let's get that last red herring applied. We got the full weak, full vuln. I do like that the scaling on it means that it is effectively weak vuln when it's at full. And like that's something that we kind of can work with. Slick. Let's swipe. Where is beam? I should just spend my card draw until I draw it. Yeah, there we go. And then beam gets put into the backswing. Backswing picks up the beam. Beam. And then we get to roll through the donut with the momentum. All right. And that's Act 3. So, time to place your bets. You know, now we're ready for bet placing times. Where do you think this one lands? What a funny one. Like I said, the demoralize a little bit, like, you know, accounting level switching, but like, it plays quite well with this, and like we have ease of access to it, and like Vuln is obviously like the choice of having it over weak in Vuln because Vuln turns on everything in this, so like Threshold would be free if Vuln existed, so that makes sense. Like so many of our Threshold cards, like if there's Vuln active, they aren't. There's no. Maybe, you know, capitalize you have to work for, but a lot of like so many of these, yeah, this is just active if Vuln exists. So. You kind of have to do a little more than that. All right. Looks like bets are in. Okay. No Ascension. Let's see where this one lands. You empower your blades. cards. 955. Ooh. Malamet with 925. Mini lots with 926. Oh, the $1 Bob. Yeah, that's a. It looks like the $1 Bob was effective. Congrats, many lots for the snipe. Yeah, we've got some ones right above that, some 999 area ones, but like, yeah, congratulations, many lots. Let's go ahead and run on up. I can't believe you've done this. It still looks like it to me. Hmm. 666 in there. Looking at the other bets. Alright, what are we upgrading? Strawman? Solidify so that we scale quicker? That actually might be real. Let's get scaling quicker. We have $30, we ain't getting jack at the store. When you deal fatal damage to an enemy with Demoralize, heal 2 HP. That's cute healing because it can't, like, you can't do infinite on it. It's just like, hey, here's a couple points every enemy you kill. Like, this is blood vial levels, you know? It's nothing. Yeah, basically, it is healing that is small, little healing. It's a blood vial. Alright. Fatal means it does not work on minions, so you cannot do, like, a infinite shenanigans on minions. Alright. What? Oh, this is my appeal to authority. Okay. I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, so that lets me kill the heart in 2, because 400 on the, you know, on the... If I play it here, will that give a 100 equalize? Lynn, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We are near the end with the Scarecrow, a class who likes to do feint attacks that add their damage to the next attack played. Let's find out what this does here. Okay, we're just not surrounded. Now let's continue. Okay, I could make 1,000,000 zero-cost cards, that's fine. I want to go thinking ahead. Alright, we're probably going to go ahead and feint, swipe. That gives extra damage to the backswing. We still haven't found our... Yeah, let's go backswing. For the swipe. Ash strike. Oh! Yeah, we don't lose our strength because of our mutagenic strength. But yeah, welcome everybody from Loonside. It's Slay the Spire Fridays. We're doing Slay the Spire mods. This is a character mod that's been a lot of fun. The design on this is really strong in how it communicates it and also how it plays. Like, our opening deck has this feint, which is, you know, the next time you play an attack, you instead gain Vigor, which is that next attack deals that damage. And then you get shown Threshold, which is you want to hit this damage threshold for the bonus, telling you why you want the feint. And then showing off our last mechanic, which is a little bit, like, finicky, but it's our scaling. Every point of demoralized is plus or minus 5% on attack and defense for the opponent. Or, like, minus on both sides. We would just want to injure you. And then I'm going to go ahead and momentum, mockery, and give me all the 0 cost, please. Ah, Vuln. Oh, boy. Alright, we can still go, like, feint into this insult. And with Vuln, our opponent is dead as hell. Okay. Bonk. Let's go trip you again, slick. We'll swipe. Put that into this, and then we'll go ahead and just let's just kill. Okay. Wide Toy Ornithopter healing up. Omen. After you threshold, gain 2 vigor. Losing strength against the heart is awkward. This upgrades to... It's not temp strength, so it should still be fine. It's just that it only applies for the phase, because it'll go up to 2. That's probably why I don't care about it. Activate a threshold plus 2 vigor. I kind of like that, actually. Alright. Time to ride. So. We've got... Probably can save these for when they're most effective. Okay, we want to go... We want to start this off with capitalize for best draw. Then we're going to go ahead and... Red Herring? And Vicious Mockery. Jack of all trades is oh boy. Momentum is active. So is Rend. Let's do Rend first. Thinking ahead. Thinking ahead, we'll put back the... Ah, there we go. Equalize. Okay, so now we're on 400 invincible. We can 2-turn, maybe. I don't know that our deck is capable of it, but we're certainly going to try. Okay, momentum active, backswing, pick up rend, because we can't make capitalize do enough damage right now. And then do I want to transmute for 5, or do I just want to, like, ice cream hold it over? Where do I want to spend the up... I probably want to spend the upgrades on, like, Enrage, Strawman, Overflow, that sort of stuff. Like, as far as that potion goes. I think then I just want to... pass? Our deck is going to get full of junk. Transmute. Spend everything? Okay, hold on. Violence. Now am I willing to do it for this? I think so. Overflow. I'm gonna check transmute for 4. This is the big one. Trip is huge in this. Okay. So, this turn is gonna be bad. We aren't vulned, but our deck is full of hot garbage, and we only had 10 cards, so... it's gonna look kind of... okay, well, luckily it's not too bad, because we can just block most of this. Okay. We didn't get Solidify down. That's a bit of a pain on the first rotation here. There goes all our plated armor. So 28 incoming. Mind Blast on the rotate. Rage here. Let's go Swipe. Let's go... want a cheaper attack. I don't have one, though, so we kind of just have to live with it. And Enrage, and we'll also just play Slick here. All right. But now, oh, okay. So let's go. Macabre. Panache. Okay, got the days out. There's the plus strength. And the cleanse, enlightenment. I want to defend so that I don't, you know... And then we get to go... Solidify... Strike... Injure... And that gives us... Play the slick, draw... Break one. Okay. So that's one. We got some strength off of our swap over. We're slowly building that now, finally. We get our abacus block, which is very useful. I need to hit you with some stuff. I need to hit you with a drop down. Okay, put the swipe in here. Capitalize, draw 3. Capitalize, draw 3. There we go, finally! Now we can apply some Demoralize, which is something we just weren't able to do here for a little bit. We're gonna go... Slick. Trip. Injure, and then we'll use backswing for threshold, picking up finesse? Picking up finesse, and then we finally get the block on this. So finesse. And I can also forethought the Mind Blast, or the Burn. The Burn is gonna... we're gonna lose the buffer to this? That's annoying. Whatever. Oh, we're also going to apply... The morale is very low. Incredibly low. There's no morale remaining. 156 from this hit. Right, but what if that hit was bigger? What if instead... It's time to insult the heart. Crunch. So that is the why Vuln is not available in this class. Just as a, like why we have this scaling defense that goes up to Vuln. Because if we have that plus Vuln, we do this. Give the heart anxiety. Oh, so, okay, fine. Well, that was a neat one. I really like this one. This one has a lot of like very small choices that add up as you're making your plays, and it's got a lot of like a lot of directions that all use these same mechanics. Let's take a look at the cards for the Scarecrow here. Oh, sweet. Okay, so beam, collect. Oh, that's the end of the fight, huh? Sure. Again, you only get that for Act 2. You can't control it. Gain 1 curiosity. Curiosity being the actual bird move. This is the girl boss card. So, like, every time you play a power, you get your strength. I know that it's too powerful for... It's Hexaghost, so I feel like this should be 6, but the power of Vigor with 6x hit is like the fight ends, right? And you only keep this in Act 1. It, you know. Yep. So the upgrade is remove all debuffs on Equalize. We saw Face Slap. That goes to 8 Demoralize. Prepare, Crush. Gain 10 Vigor. Next turn, gain 1 Pumpkin and draw 2 cards. Gain 15 Vigor. Okay. That is set up your next turn, much like look at the hat. Summon Orb. Orb. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block, deal 3 damage, and apply 3 Demoralize to a random. Oh, yeah, you just... These get to be a lot cuter because they're only around in certain acts. I think that's again, I think this is super strong. Well, the thing with Divider is that 4x hits with all the Vigor, this could be really big. And it's time. So, if you play Time Loss upgraded, it sets take an extra turn after this one. The time cops go to time steal you, and you go, no thanks. Take off your jeans, citizen. Okay, and this is the fail-safe card. This is the, like, you're in a act mod, there isn't a set card for it. You need to have this. This class has a logical fallacies theme with invoke authority and ad hominem. Yeah. Here's the vent steam as well. So ad hominem, animate. We have our gaslight. Our insult to injury are our opening cards. The red herring. What else do we have? Belittle. Circular reasoning. Here we are. Hey, Masses, really enjoyed. Yeah, Malamet saying this class feels very clean is incredibly on the point. I like how everything in this plays into, like, different styles of the plant. Oh, boy. We do have a card that is weak, demoralized. Oofa. The way that everything plays around and the way that you, like, are able to, like, gain interest by attacking vigor into vigor into vigor. Yeah, we're the straw man argument. We have circular reasoning. We've got, oh my god. We do have gatekeep. Alright, do we got girl boss? Head to head. No escape. Add a burn to your hand. Interesting. Initiative was very strong. Huh, that's cute. Teleport! Zoom. Right, it's a vertical cycle. Yo! Dunk, dunk, dunk. No. Unstoppable. Unplayable. Deal 10 damage. Threshold 20. This card is This is... I love what we do with Threshold. I love the, like, different ways we're playing with it. There was a card we had that was, like, negative Threshold I thought was really cool. Playable. Whale. Whale? Then Appeal to Authority. Demolish. If this card is fainted. Oh! Oh, this is interesting. Okay. The next time each enemy takes damage, it takes it again. Alright. Freestyle. No card named Girl Boss. Does not consume vigor. This is a... See... I also would like to, enemies lose one less tomorrow. Meh. What? Like, you already lose Demoralize based on how much damage you're taking. This is weird. Moment of Truth. I think Moment of Truth is super cool to, like, change how you play. Play X random... X random attacks from your draw pile. Up to. Omen, Overpower. Deep... Here it is, our requisite stun card. This is a very... I love the design on this one. This is asking you if you're how heavy you're playing into... Like, we saw that this is very likely we can pull this off in our deck, but it is work to get, like, plus 20. And this self-exhausts, so... Sunrise. Trixie. I understand why Tornado is what it is. I know we removed it from our deck by the end, but, like, with the way our deck actually ended, the upgrade on the stun is 15 threshold. Yeah, like, so I like, with the way our deck ended up being, like, being where it is, I understand this card. Especially because, like, everything kind of plays into it. It's just that it, like, for one, the upgrade is so low. Ritual Strike. I like that we actually had strikes. I know we got the striking dummy, but, like, we have, like, Ritual Strike, we had a Guided Strike, we had, yeah, Goading Strike, Crescent Strike. You don't want the plus on that, I suppose. But, yeah. What a sweet time we had here. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with our straw man. That was a really fun class, really well designed, a lot of, like, fun bits to, like, learn and play. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when I go live. Slay the Spire mods are on Fridays here at 7 Central as our starting time. What else? Not this weekend, but next weekend is the planned start time for Mega Man Battle Network 6. That'll be Sunday 2 Central as the normal time for that. But But yeah, follow, subscribe, check out the VODs, check out Questmas. Dragon Questmas was a great time. I'll be putting those up as they come. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.